Well, here we are, two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We stand for the national anthem of Switzerland. Interesting that both these managers denied their teams were among the favourites for the competition, Jim. What's your view on that?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
Things already rolling. He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. It's a pretty loose pass. Simeone. Molina. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that was vital. Played up towards the front line. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Martinez. Martinez! It's bounced back off the post. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. And he's being shifted off it. This looks promising. And Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Switzerland are looking to go forward now. De Paul. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's up, and there's the shot! He's got away with one there. Zakaria. Quarter of an hour played. In with the challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. And that was nowhere near his best. Freuler clears. Molina. Can he get it through? Alvarez in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Freuler. Zakaria. Now it's Mbolo. Now it's Vargas. It's Freuler. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Switzerland always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Simeone. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're back on the ball again. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. And here's Alvarez. Granit Xhaka. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Can he finish? mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Akanji, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Granit Xhaka. De Paul is having a shot! Brilliant from De Paul! About as smooth as it gets! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here. Molina. Simeone. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Martinez, Zakaria, distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Argentina are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11.
So right back into the action.
Número 10. Messi.
Argentina different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
McAllister. Messi. Threads one in. It's come to nothing. Otamendi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Martinez. The ball picks it up out wide. And it's McAllister. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Molina calmly anticipates. Messi.
Argentina are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's really nicely played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Takes a shot! Yes! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Argentina have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Paul. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Messi tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Vargas. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Granit Xhaka. And here's Alvarez. Now that looks a decent... Shoots! He's put it wide.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Entran número 18. Número 6.
Alvedi.
Se está realizando un cambio.
He's had it nicked away. Sal. Nicked it back promptly. Argentina are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the finish! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 5.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Va a realizar un cambio.
Punched away. shot could be... And the shot! And it's in! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Número 19.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's Molina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Paredes aims beyond the defence, and he was alert to it. Rapidly approaching the end, now just moments away from a set. Gonzalez! And that's past the post.
Gonzalez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez! Put out the best in the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's their second corner of the game. Here's the header! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's Freuler. Okafor. Now it's Mbolo. Now Sao. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Xhaka! Magnificent from Xhaka! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Convertido en el minuto 88. Número 10.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Paredes. And it's Paredes. Not the most accurate pass. Sao.
Se van a jugar
Nicely
6
spread.
minutos de compensación.
And no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Freuler. Now it's Okafor. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi is the team's great visionary. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely feet. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. thoroughly enjoyable.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará información de la policía local.
So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day.
Everyone, please welcome.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was special. Now stand by for this. So just 2 more matches left then, Jim. It has flown by, hasn't it?
Time flies, but we've had so many gripping games, Peter. It's been a real pleasure, and given the form of both of these teams, I'm hoping for another treat in this match.
We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Pinches it off him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Anderson. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Great vision. De Paul. He is through here. And he's in on got real chance. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, good spread. And it's James. He's got away. Madueke. And he's managed to get free. Kane. It's a goal kick. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Fernandez. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Strong running down that left flank. Good ball, good take. Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Gordon just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, that has not gone well. De Paul. That's a good run down the left. That has ended up in no man's land. James. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick, quickly taken. Molina, nicely spread. Tries one from range! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. And here's Alvarez. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. De Paul. He's a sharp little ball here. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. Stones. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort for Rice. Bellingham. Now Anderson. And it's James. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pass somewhat off target. Anderson. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. De Paul. McAllister. Goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. O'Reilly. Gordon. He has found the way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Messi ventures forward. Big chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
And a quick reminder
So we reached the halfway point.
Argentina certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Shot at goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Madueke. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alvarez. Played out towards the right wing. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rice. O'Reilly. For Rice. Now it's Kane. He has a look up. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Fernandez. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Fernandez. Molina receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, now can they counter? Alvarez makes a move down the right. He's on it, can he get away? Messi, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for England, number 10, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 21,
Fernandez.
Substitutions taking
Fernandez really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Palacios. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And there's his goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Argentina are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Simeone. Now it's Messi. He's having a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution for England. Number 18,
Argentina have their second corner now.
Number 8. Coming on the field, number 11, Rashford.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Mainu. Substitution in progress.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. They have 1 foot in the final. Madueke, he's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. That looks a good cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Looking for the run. He's found space here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stones. And it's Stones. For Rice. Stones. And it's Mainu. Now that looks a decent ball. Konsa.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Great chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So this is it. The final hurdle is behind them. It is a straight road to glory. There's a small matter of the final to come, but these fans don't care. This is their time now, their pride and joy. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
So this is it, one more match to determine the destination of the ultimate prize in world football. Two teams, each with a golden ticket in hand, are hoping that this will be their date with destiny. Only one of them can bring the storied trophy home, however. It promises to be enthralling, high-octane stuff, and it is kicking off very soon. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was special. Now stand by for this. Well, Jim, you're a man with experience of big finals. What will these players be going through right now?
Well, I think there's definitely a lot of pride and honour at play here, Peter, and they'll be raring to go, obviously. Sure, there'll be a few nerves out there, but that's understandable given what's at stake. I think we could be in for a cracker here, and really, here's hoping.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter...
And the shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, that's nice. De Paul. Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Yeah. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe, he's through. Shot at goal! Oh, crossbar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Mbappe! Goal, France! And the deadlock is broken in the final. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
How can you be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Otamendi. It's a good run down the right. And it's McAllister. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Molina. Aimed beyond the defence. So no flag here. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rabiot. And here's Alvarez. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Chouameni.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely weighted ball. And we have our very first corner. Mignon claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Otamendi gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. De Paul. And it's Molina. Great ball, and he's in here. McAllister! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. Wriggles his way through. McAllister. Steaming on. Great chance! It's in! Not so easy. Not so easy, they say. We are right back on level terms again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
It is all square here in the planet's ultimate game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
That's panic, Peter. I can understand why he felt the need to do that, but not the sort of mistake you want to make in a final.
Saliba and Hernandez. Now it's Alvarez. Tchouaméni cuts it out. It's played through for him. And Martinez! Goal! Argentina! How he wanted it, how the crowd willed it. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Argentina with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Rabiot. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off. Tchouaméni. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Tchouaméni driving forward, looking for options. Alvarez! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Great vision. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. Argentina have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Biglin have to offer at this stage?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Argentina are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Messi. And here, chance! Loose ball now, and Messi! Olise. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Over to the right flank. Alvarez. Koundé. And it's Dembele. That's Rabiot. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. That's very neat. And that has put a halt to things. Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a delicate pass. Rabiot. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Molina. Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Paul. Fernandez, who's set up 1 goal so far. Molina. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
McAllister. And he's picked it up out wide. And a chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi is the team's great visionary. Tries to pass it through. Fernandez. Messi. And a shot! And that's another fine save. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Played into space. Back in possession and ready to go again. With the finishing line very much in sight now. Just a few moments from glory. And Messi! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 10, Messi! Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Changement.
Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Messi. Knocks it out wide. That's a good foray he's making. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, time is petering out now, and all the indications are that there is no serious risk of them letting it slip.
Well, Peter, I think they've largely executed a very good game plan. Quality shone through at the right moments. All they have to do now is keep the ball, or certainly keep it away from dangerous zones.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Upamecano. And Koundé. Gets a good foot in there. Saliba. Zaire Emery. And it's Conte. Palacios is the guilty party there.
Temps additionnel.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Palacios. Simeone. Spread it left. Now it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Paredes. And they've done it. They are the champions of the world. A lifetime's glory, a lifetime's honour.
And you know, it really is the pinnacle for these players. This is the ultimate experience.
And this is football's ultimate prize. 5 kilos of 18-carat gold. There is nothing that could compare to this.
I can only dream.
Can we not all dream of scenes which here are truly extraordinary? I think we are about to run out of time, so that is it from us. And once again, congratulations to the winners.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Tacho finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So things are underway. Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. Yamal. And he welcomes it in. Not the most convincing of passes. Onyeka. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kane, header! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yamal. Alvarez. And they're quick to get it back. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So we're still where we started right now. Coventry have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And it's Camavinga. And it's made its way to him. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Grimes. Onyeka. In with the challenge. Camavinga. Alvarez gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. chance! Onyeka. And he's been shifted off it. Now, can they get him away? Gives it back. Oh, good spread. He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Grimes. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tacho calmly anticipates. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Grimes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that was nowhere near his best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Onyeka. Grimes. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Chance! Sensational from Camavinga! A finish of true class! It is an explosive start to the second half. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Just eases him off the ball. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. He has found the way through. Now there's a Alvarez! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And he can clear it away. Grimes
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Well, that's
here.
Beautifully weighted. Camavinga, Kane, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, some astute defending there. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Shot could be on, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
97.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. This looks... And a chance!
And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Defending was strong and firm. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution in progress.
That's a sharp pass. Zielinski, that's a cute ball. Messi, that's the keeper's ball. Onyeka. Grimes. Pinches it off him. Zielinski, looking to play him in. Messi. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Manchester United have their
28.
second corner now.
Coming on the field. Number 29. Number 8.
Oh, he's been... and the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Kylian Mbappe.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a promising position. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's cut it out. Zielinski. Zielinski. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Onyeka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He is through here. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. And this is Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Camavinga claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. That has ended up in no man's land. So what can they make of this? Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Camavinga. This looks promising. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Yamal. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Can he spark a counter here?
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Right, Shevchenko. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely. Shevchenko! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Kane. Kane. It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. That'll be a throw. And it's Camavinga. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Kane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Gomez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Hwang Hee-chan. And he's being shifted off it. Yamal, upright and purposeful. He's having a shot! Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Shevchenko receives it in a wide, shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
He's had it taken off him. Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Shevchenko. Plenty to aim at here. And he's there to clear it. Picked out brilliantly. Gomez. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to
second.
take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's on it, can he get a... Camavinga! He's got a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Hwang Hee-chan tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It's a good run down the right. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And the through ball. That's the keeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he shoots! Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Now it's Fernandes. And it's Gomez. Stones charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Big chance to get at them. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 14, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 11, Neymar. Number 21,
Now it's Messi.
Substitution in progress.
Now, can they get him a big chance? A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United get their fourth corner.
Is number 15, Alvarez.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Camavinga. Great chance!
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's had it nicked away. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And that has put paid to that. And here's Neymar. Oh, and Messi! And the ball's coming. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. That's travelling a long way.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Messi. Oh, that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Oh, no joy this time.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off. The final seconds now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar picks it up out wide. There's the shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Manchester United win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Camavinga voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Morgan Gibbs White, Peter. He's someone who'll have an impactful presence.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's just beyond his reach. Hutchinson. Sangare. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And he welcomes it in. It's Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to... Alvarez! He doesn't look too happy with that. Camavinga. And it's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Can he finish? Neither side yet able to find the net. Morato. Look at the space here. Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. Can he get on the end? It's Kane! Gibbs White. Williams. Morato. Works it forward. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. And now they can clear their lines. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Wood. And that's really well manoeuvred. Wood. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Alvarez wants to run onto this. Hutchinson. And Sangare. And it's Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's only too happy to take that back. Sangare. Hutchinson. Now Anderson. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Alvarez. He's Alvarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Gibbs-White engages and forces him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Camavinga. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It's a good ball out wide. Camavinga. Lovely, now then. Anderson. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Morato. Gibbs-White.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Anderson. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first half.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
For the
Well,
second.
I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Williams. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hutchinson. And they've got rid. Gets a good foot in there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gibbs-White. Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Alvarez. Searching pass he's played there. Williams. And Sangare. Anderson. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Threads one in. Nicely worked. Oh, there's the clearance. Out of play for a throw. Now who's going to be first to this? Big chance! He's got away with one there. Substitutions taking place. so time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and
he's been caught napping! That's gone for a throw-in. Anderson. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Now it's Wood. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Manchester United have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Gibbs-White. Now Anderson. Sangare. And he goes cross-field. That has been cut short. Sangare. Pass somewhat off target. Pacho. Camavinga being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Very nicely done. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 16.
Nottingham are looking to go forward now. Shot a goal! And he's gone. Oh, what has happened here? So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's a good foray he's making. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Nottingham seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
It's Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Coming on the field, number 34, Aina.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Wood. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Messi. The final 5 minutes. Fernandez does well to get it back. Now it's Wood. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sels.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's made its way to him. Fernandez. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special.
And now, lining up for
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So it's down to business here. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Ollie Watkins here is a really well-rounded striker, but what I really love about...
Can he finish? Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Barkley, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Messi. Bailey. Alaba cannot be beaten that easily. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for a runner. Mings. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he skips past his man. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Kane. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Buendia. Mings calmly anticipates. Madsen. And here's Watkins. Plays it out wide. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here.
Such good technique.
And here's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kane! Madsen. Douglas Luiz. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Douglas Luiz and Madsen. 30 minutes gone. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Alaba powering forward here. Lindelof cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Buendia. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He has found the way through. Messi. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's another fine save.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Messi. And this is Kane. Bailey. Now it's Watkins. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Watkins. Now it's Kane. Now it's Alvarez. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! And he hits the net. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Harry Kane! Harry
Kane! Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alaba scooting forward. And no, that was never going to make it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
A heavy challenge. Bailey. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. He's in a great... Here's a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position. And Messi! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Alvarez!
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. That's good play. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So we have further activity on the bench here. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's not concerned by that. And that has put paid to that. Cash. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pacho aims beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Now it's Watkins. And he's there to retrieve it. Played out to the left flank. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Neymar. That is lovely. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. And it's Camavinga. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be... And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! Further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nicely intercepted. Zielinski. Looking for options for... Goes for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Matson. Rogers. That is good progress on the left. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's that, the end. Manchester United come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And this is now today's lineup.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well, we're on the way. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Savinho. Now it's Reinders. And here's Ake. And they've got a throw. And here's Savinho. He's found space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Alaba. Neymar. Played for Stones. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. That'll do under the circumstances. Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alaba scooting forward. That's a shade optimistic. Semenyo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Messi going forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super find. Tacho venturing down the left. Alaba getting forward. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Foden goes short. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Savinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alaba. Now it's Foden. And it's Messi. Wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. Now it's Reinders. Savinho. He's gone for goal. Savinho. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's Neymar. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Now Semenyo. Now it's Foden. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Nico Gonzalez. Lewis. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get onto this? And it's made its way to him. Neymar.
There will be
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out for a throw. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is... And he shoots! Perilously close. Stones. And it's Lewis. And here's Kane. Chance, surely! And he has his goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been given away. Kane, it's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good climb! And he's heaved it away. Well, that's a fair try, but just off target. Manchester United have their third corner. Gonzalez is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Very nicely done. That has not gone well.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
So we've reached the hour mark. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for a shot! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's not an especially good pass, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
No, that's been intercepted. Ake. And they win it back again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Now it's Savinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Stones. Ake. And Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And it's Ake. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish!
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. And this is Kane. Oh, that's ambitious. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's looking wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Very much into the last knockings.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Reinders.
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Reinders. 2 minutes to be added on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's had it taken off him. Threads one in. Ake makes the interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
We'll be back stronger, won't we?
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. It's Kane!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Kane! And it's in! Two, and we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now. It's Kane! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up.
And a chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Well, that pass isn't the best. What a start to the game we've had here. It's already looking like a one-sided contest. Messi steaming forward at pace. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Lovely ball, shot goal! Well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That'll be a throw. He has found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do that.
Shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
He's rising! And that has faded wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Kane. He's found some space. Great chance! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's burst. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 32 minutes.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Harry Kane.
Ampadu. Ampadu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Alaba. Aronson. Alaba. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Kane. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Justin. Oh, that's well spotted. Tanaka. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 44 minutes is number 8, Alaba. Alaba. Alaba.
Ampadu, foot in, and it's Messi. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. And he's there to get it away.
3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Kane. Big chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
A lot chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 1.
Ampadu. Messi. Messi! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Manchester United. Number 10. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And please
Manchester
welcome our
United
to the
really
field.
are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So here comes the substitution.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
We're already back up and running after half-time. Surely he can't miss! Can he finish? And a neat finish! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
For Manchester United, after 47
Ampadu.
minutes is number 10.
And this is Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. And it's Messi. He's having a shot! Oh, super! And again! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Manchester United, after 49 minutes is Harry Kane.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And Messi!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Real chance! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Caught offside that time. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Bogle. And it's Messi. And he's running through. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Calvert-Lewin. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Decent chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 10.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the...
Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Cristiano Ronaldo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 66 minutes is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 14.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he shoots! Bogle. And it's Aronson. Pinches it off him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Delicate ball, and it needs... Yamal! No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
The message is clear. None shall pass. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 77 minutes is...
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Messi.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, he cuts out the supply. Ampadu. 5 minutes left on the clock. And Tanaka. Messi in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aronson. Neymar. And the finish! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 7.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 8.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, a gilt-edged chance!
Coming on the field.
Darlow
Number
breathes a
16.
sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Fernandez.
Substitution. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Manchester United.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Fernandez. Cristiano. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United. Number
How
7.
many? Just how many?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Stack. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Cristiano Ronaldo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
I think we're just about... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. It's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Ball is over the line. Tries one from range. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stones calmly anticipates. And that could set him on his... Neymar! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Minutes is number 11, Neymar.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now he's off and running. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Can he get on the end of this? Messi has it in a wide position. Opts to play it back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's having a pop! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Can he get it through? They've got to be quick to recover this. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared away. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Driving on and making good progress. It's played through for him. Ronaldo has the space to scheme. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Tavernier. Now Truffert. Hill. And it's Smith. He's under a lot of pressure there. Camavinga. Nicely spread. Messi finding himself in space. And here's Kane. Eva Nielsen. Krupi. And it's Smith. Into the channel.
He's in plenty of space here.
Alexander-Arnold looking to add to his goal. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Half an hour played now. It's Neymar! Adams. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And Senesi. Could be danger here! Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Neymar. And it's Camavinga. Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Neymar! That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Adams. Krupi. And Smith.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Great ball, and he's in here. That's the end of the first 45. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal.
Everyone, please
Could they
welcome
have
the two
done
sides.
another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And this is Kane. Looking for options. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, off the bar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. And it's made its way to him. And the pass is intercepted. Gets a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. Short changes him with that pass. Over to the right flank. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Oh, super ball. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Alaba wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thinks one through. And now they can clear their lines. And that's a throw-in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Senesi. Truffert. Now it's Tavernier. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Adli. Spread to the right. Neymar. Oh, good spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance! It's a loose ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Decent chance!
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar. He's having a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lamine Yamal really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Nielsen. Coming on to replace him is number 26, Unal.
And a header! And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United goes for goal! And that really should have been that.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Driving forward. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. And this is... Big chance! Manchester United get their 4th corner. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Brooks. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Tavernier. Courtois claims comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the ball's come loose here. Hill.
Adley. Adams. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
That's the end. Manchester United have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points.